Alright, so for my final project I came up with this board game called Funnel. First things, you need a full deck of cards. Take out the jokers, and you need a die and 2 game pieces, or however many players you have, 1 game piece per person. So to start the game, each player will roll a die, and that will determine which spot you start on. If you roll the same number as someone else, then you just roll again. So I rolled a 6, so I can either pick this 6 or this one over here. Roll again for the other person. They rolled a 4, so they start here or over here. After that, you roll again. Each player does. The highest number goes first. And then to start the game, basically whatever you roll with the die, that's vertical, and the card you draw is going to be horizontal movement, side to side. So I'm just going to play with this 1 game piece. So I'll go ahead and roll. I rolled a 5, so I go up 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have written on here in different squares different things that you have to do, so I happen to land on go back to start. So I would have to go back to start. Kind of a bad example for the start of this game, but that's just how it goes. And then next person goes, they'll roll the 1, move up 1, and then you draw a card. Now up here I have written down what the cards do. The number doesn't matter, it's just whatever the suit is. So heart, I move my piece 1 to the left. 1 to the left, this spot says move 1 space to the left. So I move 1 more. Now the goal of the game is to get up to the finish line. Say right here I roll a higher number, higher than 3 spaces, so I've got 3 spaces ahead of me, but say I roll a 5. I can't go off the board, or I can't move over, so I just have to go right there. That's as far as I can go. Now, if I draw a card, so heart again, 1 to the left, I can't go to the left, but in this game, I have it where it loops around. So if 1 to the left would be over to here. So vertically, you can't go past the line, but horizontally, you wrap around. So once you get up to the halfway point, and then once you get up here, so say I'm right here, and I've got 1, 2, 3 spaces to the finish, and I roll a 4, you go back that many spaces, you go over. So it's 1, 2, 3, I went over by 1, so I gotta go back 1. So you have to land exactly on the finish in order to win the game. Some of these different spaces that I have are move to the left. All the brown spaces are move left or right, different amount of spaces. The blue are all move up a row. This one's 3 rows up. And then the green is move back a row. So this one's move back 4 rows. This one's move back 3 rows. The red ones, they're all bad. Start over, go back to the start, go back to the halfway point. Purple, that's roll again. So that's always gonna benefit you. It's a fun game. I played with my family last night, and it was a fun final project.